Hello and welcome back to Project 82. It's been a few weeks. We've had a few things to do. All of that will become clear very soon. If you follow us on Instagram, you will already know. But I say this isn't episode 3 as such. This is more of an update on the escort. Episode 3 will be recorded this week. Luke isn't here today, but we've got the rest of the week where we will come down and we are going to do a lot more. So let's show you the little bits that we have done over the last couple of days. As I said, it's been 3 weeks due to various things that will all become clear. We are actually very excited to share with you what that plan is, but not yet. So I'm going to spin you around and show you the little things that we have actually managed to do to the car. So as you can see, we have actually now removed the rear bumper. This has got to come off. Someone's obviously attempted at some point to put a tow bar in. We don't want that and we don't need it, so that's coming off. But it's all pretty solid at the back. The only thing we did find was this little bit here, which we're going to pull out. We are having some issues finding parts. The door there, and obviously there. Both seals, but the worst bit is there. That's not a problem. Oh, and the bonnet, but we've got a new bonnet. But that panel isn't an issue because we've got that that's now turned up. I can't weld, so my dad's going to be doing that. I'm shit, he's not. So he's going to put that on for us. So yeah, as I've just said, we have got the front panel that's going to be fitted at some point this week. We're going to cut the old one out. I can't weld, so as I've said, my dad is going to do that for us. At least that's then done. We still need, like I said, the passenger door, which I showed you. We have got a bonnet. We need to replace both seals. And there's loads of little odds and sods that we need that we just got to start looking for. Now, in the last video, so episode 2, you may have remembered me saying that we needed some stuff to clean the car, maintain the car, not just this one, but future builds as well. So I said I was going to reach out to somebody. So what I did was I reached out to a friend of mine called Jay. He owns Juicy Details, and basically I said to him what I needed, some kind of kit just to maintain it all. And the bloke is an absolute legend, and this is basically what he sent us. So I will flip you around and you can have a look at that. So yeah, this is what Jay has sent us from Juicy Details. As you can see, we've got 3 buckets. We've got one for wash, which is air, rinse, and we've even got one for wheels. We know there's going to be loads of you on here that are going to be moaning, oh, you've only got 1 bucket or whatever, but no, we haven't. We've got 3. So, and then we've got a line of products here that we're going to use. So we've got some shampoo there, some quick detailer, some interior gloss trim, glass cleaner, Arctic snow foam, or snow foam. And we've got pre-wash to remove all the bugs and grimes and crap beforehand. Some gloss tyre gel, some non-acidic oil cleaner, some easy bead sealant, and then some iron out, fallout remover to get all the iron particles and brake dust off the wheels. We've also got detailing brush, glass cloth, nice thick wash mitt, nice drying towel, a buffing towel. All the trigger heads are in there, and obviously all the buckets have got grit guards, and they're all colour coded. So blue for wash, black for wheels, red for rinse. That's obviously going to help us massively to maintain all of this, which you can see I haven't even done it yet, but it will be done maybe today. If it is, I'm not going to bore you with a video on me washing a car, because let's face it, you all know how to do it. You've all seen it done. You don't need yet another tutorial on that. Like I said, our main concern, our biggest horror was this. Obviously someone's attempted to repair before and welded a plate in there, and the same on the other side. But considering the age of the car, it's not bad at all. I said I wasn't going to bore you with cleaning or showing you, but I am going to attempt the carpet now. got all the stuff to do it, so I thought, well, why not? But as you can see, I need to give it a good hoover up first, and then I'm going to spray some product on it. I've got a drill brush, and I'm hoping I can get this at least looking fairly decent, because the chances of finding one of these when we can't find other parts we need is going to be really difficult and slim. We have got to deal with this patch though. Probably going to, like I said before, probably going to put something up underneath it and then sort of dye it in just so that you can't see it. I did have a mat over it anyway at some point, but I definitely want to try and salvage this carpet. So for me now, that's today's job. That's what I'm going to focus on doing now. So I'll update you on it in an hour or so, and we'll see how far we've got with it. Just a quick update on it so far. I've only gone over it just briefly, giving it 2 passes so far, but as you can see, it's bringing a lot of the stains out already. So hopefully it continues to do so once it's dried out a bit more. All I've used is a little bit of APC, so 100ml APC diluted down, so it's basically 5:1 I'm using it as, and then my drill brush to loosen it all up, and then obviously the old trusty Karcher just to suck it all up. But yeah, other than the hole, I think we're actually going to be able to salvage this carpet, which is going to be a right result and save us some money. As I've said, we cannot find one of these carpets anywhere, so if anyone does know of one, please let us know, because we could always do with a spare anyway. So here we go, this is all I'm going to do on it for today. It's far from perfect, but it is a million times better than it was. There's not much more I can do today. I am going to give it a couple of more attempts over the rest of this week at some point. I don't know where, because I want to get the front panel done first. But as you can see, it's definitely a lot better than it was, and it's no longer green. There is still some obviously brown marks in the driver's, where the driver's seat would be, but let's face it, that's the most used seat in any car, so it was always going to be the worst part of it. But yeah, it's definitely an improvement, and the grey is starting to come back through on it now. It's no longer green and dirty and horrible, but that's another couple of passes and it should be okay. That's all I'm doing for now, so check in next time. So yeah, obviously a massive shout out to Jay at Juicy Details coming through and sending us that lot out. This isn't endorsed or sponsored in any way, shape or form. It's just me wanting to show my appreciation to Jay. I will put the link in the description for that, so go over, check it out, buy some stuff. Honestly, I've been using Juicy Detail stuff for a good few years now, and it is second to none. We've all got our own preferences obviously, but I can't fault that. So if it works for me, I'm going to keep using it. So go over, give me a shout, and like I said, Jay, thanks mate, massive thumbs up, you're an absolute legend. That is possibly all for today. I may add another one in a little while later, but like I said, this was just a quick update. Luke's here with me tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and that's when we're really going to start getting stuff done. So for now, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.